Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we will be reviewing this amazing mini mechanical keyboard which is called the Kludge RK61. This is a wired and as well as a wireless Bluetooth keyboard that can work with your Mac and as well as Windows. So let's get into the ergonomics and we'll get into the functionality later point. So speaking about the thickness of this keyboard, it's like 4.2 inches, which is pretty small for the footprint of it because the keyboard is very small, so they had to consider the portability and as well as ergonomics. So it was built very small. That's good about it. The second thing is the back layout. So the back layout is pretty minimal. It just has some company description, what the company is, what's this keyboard, and what's the Bluetooth, and as well as the battery capacity and an on off button which you can toggle to turn the device on and off. So the next thing is, when you're using it as a wireless or a wired keyboard, basically you must use a micro USB cable to attach it to your laptop or desktop for either using it as a wired keyboard and as well as to charge the battery inside the keyboard to use it as a wireless. So that are the ergonomics. Let's get into the next functionality. All right, so we have seen the design, the layout, and everything about this keyboard. So now let's get into setting this up. I'm gonna sync it with or pair it with my MacBook Pro. I have used it with my workstation in office and laptop, and it just works fine. There's no issue whatsoever. The only difficulty that you will face is once it's in with the shortcut keys, you will generally see a lot of problem because the shortcut keys aren't the same as a normal keyboard. So just remember that you have to learn around it to see pressing what function key will enable what shortcuts. So there's something kind of a locking mechanism on this keyboard. We'll discuss that in few seconds. So first let's actually get into the pairing mode. So first, as soon as you turn on the keyboard, so let's actually turn off and turn it on. So as soon as you turn it on, you'll see the lights actually, getting on the keyboard, just like how a normal keyboard works. I mean, normal mechanical keyboard works. So that's the lighting effect. That means it has started. And once you start, generally if it's already paired, you can actually see that it's my MacBook Pro is already recognizing it and I'm able to use it normally. So let's actually go to the Bluetooth settings. So as soon as you turn it on, it will be in the wire mode, so you have to change it to the Bluetooth mode. So the first thing you observe is that it's in wire mode, and how you can actually identify that is by pressing the function and the P button. So this is basically the pair button, so you have to press it for 3 seconds, and if it doesn't blink, that means it's in the wire mode. So you have to press it one more time. So as soon as you do that, now go to function button and P for 3 seconds, and there you see this light actually starts blinking. I hope you're able to see it on the screen. Let me just pull this keyboard and show you. So that's how it will be blinking. So next thing is that go to your on a keyboard or Bluetooth devices. I'll not show what exactly I'm doing because it's quite easy. So I'll go to the Bluetooth preferences and I'll say connect to this keyboard. And as soon as you see that, your Windows or your Mac OS will automatically show that it's connected to a wireless Bluetooth keyboard. So that's the one thing. So now we are connected. Now you can just work as normally as you will, and it just works fine. That's one thing. Now, as you see, there are certain keyboards which are having some special function buttons. As you see on the screen, you have starting from H and Y, certain keys like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 9 key strokes or keys are actually having some special function buttons, and there's a small bit of difficulty in here. Instead of giving that locking mechanism that they have included with this keyboard, if they have given a dedicated like function and some specific key and then this keys, then it would have been much better. But there's a small bit of difficulty in here, because when I'm trying to use this keyboard in office, I accidentally press one or the other locking key and this keyboard gets locked, and I actually have to toggle around for a few seconds to identify what I've done. So you may take some time to learn this keyboard, because it's not so pretty straightforward to learn, because of the special keys and because of the small layout that they have done on this keyboard. They actually have to compromise certain things to do certain things, so they have done that. So let's actually show you what these things are. So if you are on a Windows machine, you can actually lock the Windows keystroke by pressing the function and the Windows lock key. That locks the Windows key functionality and you'll not be able to use it. So you may end up doing that pretty regularly because of the small footprint this keyboard has. All right, so as we have learned through the design of it, how it looks, the buttons and everything, the physically available buttons and the overall size of it, now let's get into the next thing, is how you can change the lighting mode and control the lighting of this keyboard. So as you know, this is not RGB, it's just like a standard keyboard with only one light, that is blue in this case, and it only comes in only blue color. I believe for the black one you'll get multiple options, but this is only with blue, and this is how it looks. So you have some dedicated function keys here that you can use to control the lighting. This is for the pattern, and these two keys are for controlling the brightness. So let's actually see how it looks. So this is the first one. This is just kind of a reactive one. So when I press a keystroke, the keys light on, and this one which is basically static. So when you're actually using it in night situations, I believe this will come in really handy. And the next one is kind of a wave, but not in one direction, but it's a center concentrated. Okay, this is like spreading next to it. There are a lot of other things. I believe there are like 15 plus themes in it. This is breathing. This is waves. And it's like from top to bottom, I believe. Similarly from left to right. This is kind of a random. This is from left to right. This is like kind of waves in different direction. So many. That's really amazing that they have included so many designs or patterns into such a small keyboard, which is like $32, which is pretty amazing in itself. So now let's get into the keys that I'm more worried about, because accidentally you may press it and then end up not knowing why the key numbers are not working, and similarly why these keys, the arrows up and down, accidentally stop working. It's not because of that, just because you press some function keys either with the control shift or Fn, making the keyboard non-functional in this area. So let me get the menu and then show you how it looks. I've learned it, I'm still learning it, but the menu is the greatest thing that you may have to get. So let me get that in and show you how it looks. All right, so I'm back. So this is the menu. So this is basically what I'm more interested into it, because this will actually make you go into situations that you'll generally get frustrated and you feel like the device is not working properly, and you will end up returning it. So please go through this menu as to how it works. So function plus lock key button, this one next to, it's on the same keystroke as this is the key that I'm speaking about. So when you press Fn and that key, it activates the function locking button, and press Fn plus control on the left side of the keyboard for activating the second function key or the combination key. Press Fn plus control again to restore the 9 keys main functionality. That is why UI. So, and the second one is pretty clearly outlined. The second one is press Fn plus shift on the right hand side of the keyboard. Arrows keys will turn into the secondary functions. So Fn plus shift on the right side. So when you press this, and this, these keystrokes will actually turn into the function keys. So this will go up, down, left, and right. So that's how it gets activated. So one great thing about the mechanical keyboards is the sound. So I'll just turn the microphone right towards it so that you can hear and sense how well it sounds. Alright guys, so with this I would like to end this video. I hope you have liked this amazing keyboard which is called RK Royal Kludge. This is available in two colors, black and white. I bought the white one because it was cheaply affordable, like I got it for like $32, and whereas the market price generally is like $40 excluding tax. So I feel like this is really a portable keyboard that you can take to your office until unless your neighbor is not disturbed with your key strokes, then you're pretty good to go. So I believe we are good. We can end this video. Please do post in your questions, comments. I'll definitely try to answer them. For now, I would just like to end this video. See you again. Take care. Bye bye.